Now I am going to narrate a story from Mahabharata, a very interesting story. The title of the story is How Lord Krishna helped Arjuna kill Jayadratha in the Kurukshetra war. The Kauravas began to panic. They called to one another amid the confusion and carnage. Blood spattered bodies lay everywhere in tangled and twisted heaps. The cries and the moans of dying men mingled with the roars and battle cries of the surviving fighters. Wherever the warriors looked, they saw Arjuna standard carving through their ranks. His snake-like arrows fell from the sky as if rained down by Indra. Even Drona, coming against Arjuna with all strength, could not check him. He called out his troops, who were starting to flee, trying to rally them back to the battle. Less than half an hour remained until sunset. Drona ordered his son, Kripa, Karna, Shalya, Duryodhana, and a number of other Mahabharata warriors to stand before Arjuna, who could now see Jayadratha. They all began hurling weapons at the Pandava, screening him from Jayadratha. Arjuna, all those so close to his foe, began to despair. Only minutes remained till sunset, and he could hardly see Jayadratha. So thick was the shower of arrows, darts, and lances thrown by the Kaurava heroes. Krishna saw his friend's predicament. He raised his right hand, and immediately his Sudarshana chakra appeared at the end of his outstretched finger. Throwing the disc, he covered the sun like an eclipse, and at once darkness enveloped the field. Thinking that sun had set, the Kauravas cheered. Jayadratha was still alive. Now Arjuna would enter fire. Surely the war was over. Confounded, Arjuna looked around, but Krishna reassured him, O Partha, there is still time. Fix your eyes on the southern quarter where Jayadratha stands. The Kauravas have lowered their weapons, and the Sidhu ruler now stands unprotected. In a moment he will come before your side. Place upon the Gandiva an arrow charged with Brahma's power and sever his head. Arjuna immediately did as he was told. As he raised his bow with the brilliant golden shaft attached, Krishna said, The monarch has received a boon from his father, the old Sindhu king. Vridaksha blessed him that whoever makes his head fall to the earth will himself die, his own head shattered in 100 pieces. I know that Vridaksha now sits some miles from here at Samantaka Panchaka lake, deep in meditation. Therefore, empower your arrow to carry Jayadratha's head to his father's lap. After saying this, Krishna withdrew his chakra. Suddenly it was light again, the sun clearly visible just above the western horizon. Arjuna instantly released his arrow. It flew like a comet straight at Jayadratha, who was standing fearlessly on his chariot, caught unawares by the sudden reappearance of the sun, severing his head from his neck. The arrow carried it high into the sky and out of sight of all the warriors. After traveling a great distance, it deposited the head on Vridakshatra's lap. Startled, the monarch quickly stood up. As his son's head fell on the ground, his own head broke into 100 pieces and he fell dead. The Kauravas cried out in grief. They realized the darkness had been Krishna's illusion. Duryodhana fell to his knees in his chariot. He dropped his weapons and hot tears flowed from his eyes. All of his warriors were struck dumb as they slowly left the battlefield.